Hey guys, I'm JD with 4 Dudes Barbecue. Today we're cooking an old school favorite, beer can chicken. You guys ready?
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's
get cooking. Let's get cooking.
Pull up a chair. Let's get cooking.
There's no chair.
All right, so we got our chicken here. It's a whole chicken I got from Costco, 6 pounds or so. What I'm going to do here is pat it dry, get some of that excess moisture off. That way this will help with the browning process, get that nice crispy skin that we're looking for. Should be good. I got a little bit of olive oil here. I'm going to drizzle it over. Give that a little massage here. Alright, and we got our barbecue rub. Call this a Bud's rub, named after my oldest son. I'm going to go ahead and dust this. Rub it in, then I'll flip it over. Do the same to that side. Perfect. Alright, now let's get this on our beer can. I got this little holder here. It's great. It helps keep that chicken stable when it's in the Webber. So let's see if we can manage to get this bad boy on. Gonna fit right over that cavity. Just give it a little push. We're good to go. Go ahead and add a little bit more rub. See some of that rub's coming off, no big deal. Get the wings. That breast again. Put some in the cavity. And what I like to do is tuck the wings in. That way they won't burn. There we go. One more rub. Okay, I'm gonna wash up. We'll get our coals lit. So we got our charcoal here. We're gonna be using Kingsford Original Blue Bag. Got my chimney full. I'm gonna use one of these paraffin starter cubes and light it up. Place that right over the top. In about 10 to 15 minutes we'll be good to go. Once this stops smoking, then you know your coals are ready. So in the meantime, we'll get our chicken ready as far as putting our thermometer in.
It's almost ready. 5 more minutes. Woo-hoo!
So a little update on our fire. You can see the smoke's almost gone. Not quite ready yet. Those coals are a little hot. We're going to be using our Webber baskets for this cook. It's a really good way to keep the heat high or low, depending on what you're going to do. We're going to run this at about 275, 300 degrees, and it'll give us, an hour and a half or so on the cook. Crisp up the skin nice. We got a little bit of smoke with some pecan chunks, and you can tell right here I'm running the Webber Kettle. I've had this kettle for 10 years now. I got it as a wedding gift from my favorite aunt, and it just keeps cooking. It's a good solid barbecue, and I just like cooking on it. Alright, stay tuned for the chicken coming up. Okay, those coals are looking good. That fire is really coming out the top. Let's go ahead and dump these in our basket. Perfect. And what we'll do is we'll spread it out. Put one over there, one on this side. You see I got in the indirect. I'm going to cook right here in this middle area. I'll put our grate on, put our temperature in, and we'll see if we get it up to temp quick. Alright, so our coals are ready to go. We're going to put this chicken on. Our temp's running around 450, 425, so it's not going to take very long to cook this chicken. It's a hot cook, but with that beer can inside that, internal of the chicken, it's going to keep it moist. Going to get a good crisp on that skin. So let's go ahead and get that chicken on. So we set this right here in the middle. See, you already have a good sizzle. Let's put that probe down, that way our lid will stay on. Oh, this chicken didn't have any of the innards in it. No giblets or necks, so just make sure you're aware of that when you're putting or taking your chicken out of the package. This little piece here won't stay down, but it'll be fine. So we're going to put our lid on. I'd check it maybe in an hour, go from there, and see where we're at. Alright guys, a little update on our temperature. I was able to get our temp down a little bit. I thought 400, 450 was a little high for what I really wanted. So here's the adjustments I made in my Webber. That right there is maybe halfway open on the bottom vent. And then at the top, we're talking, it's pretty close, maybe a quarter open. And you can see on my phone, let me bring up the temp here. Now we're looking at 350. 80 degrees inside the chicken. I mean, we're going along good. This temperature gauge I have, the Inkbird, you can set up four probes in it. I got one on my temp, one in the chicken. You can get a couple meats going at the same time, and it all goes to Bluetooth on the phone. So it's a really nice thing to have. All right, we'll keep you posted. In a little bit, we'll take the top off, see what the skin looks like. Maybe start basting with some butter. More of that rub that we got. So we'll keep you posted. Alright guys, we're back here. It's been about 45 minutes or so. Just gonna take a look at that chicken. It's got some nice color. See, the skin's getting crispy. A little dark at the top, no big deal. What we're gonna do is, I got a little dish here with some butter, some garlic powder. I'm going to put this in here, little ceramic thing, and let the butter melt, and then come back in maybe 10 minutes or so. Start basting this with a little bit of butter. We're right about 120 degrees. So once this bird hits I'm going to pull it at 175, maybe a little under. I prefer to go, I know 165 is done chicken. I just like to be a little cautious sometimes with chicken and go 170. But so far, looking good. Good color. Look at that. That rub gives it a nice color. Alright, let's check back in a little bit. Alright guys, we're back here. Our temp's reading 165 on our thermometer there. We're going to use our ThermoPro pen right here. See what we're getting on the legs. And see if all our meat's at that 165, 170 we're looking for. So let's go ahead and stick it in over here. Try the back. $167. Hey guys, got our chicken off. It's been resting about 10 minutes now. I think it's good to cut into. I did do a butter base. I didn't show it in the videos, but I had garlic powder and some butter. Did it twice. Made that skin look nice and crispy. Let's go ahead and cut into it and see how it looks. Cut into one of the legs here. You can see that falling off the bone. Pull this off here. Give me a drumstick. Get some skin there, nice. Put it in my dish. I'm gonna take a little piece of the breast here. Excellent. That's moist, that's juicy. Let's take a little bite. It's still piping hot, but can't beat it. That was some good chicken. Alright, I'm gonna carve this bird up. It's dinner time here. See you later. Alright guys, let's talk about what went right and what didn't go right in our cook. You know, we put the coals on, they were a little hot, a little hotter than I wanted. That 400, 450, you know, we made some adjustments to the kettle, you know, closed those dampeners down, got it down to a more manageable 350. You know, it's a game time decision. If you want to cook it hot and fast, go for it. If you want to go a little lower and slower, I might have used a little less charcoal to maybe like a snake method, but I like using those Webber baskets, and I was able to bring it down to 350. Initially, I thought about using some pecan chips for some smoke. You know, kind of forgot about that, but no big deal. Still got good barbecue flavor. Last thing, I would have put a drip pan. That would have saved a little bit of mess. I had it with me, forgot to put it in there, no big deal. Next time we know. Those are the things that went wrong. You know, it happens with barbecuing. I'm not a competition barbecuer, just a barbecue enthusiast, and hoping to share some good recipes and methods that I have you know, learned over the years. What did go right though, the flavor on point. That barbecue rub that we use, that Bud's rub, great for chicken, good for pork. The tenderness, the juiciness, we cooked it right to the right temperature, and for what we wanted, it was perfect. You know, give yourself an hour, 2 hours, have a whole chicken cooked on the barbecue, time to spend outside with your kids. It's a good day. Hope you enjoy it. We'll see you next time.